If you're frustrated with being disrespected when trying to wake up or red pill others and want other Christian patriots to support you as we help your country return to godly values, I can help. Or if you're a Christian patriot wanting to protect your children or break through the spiritual fog so you can help others know God, you'll see how the cultural impact system can get you there easier and faster. Hi, I'm Rick, founder of the Cultural Impact System, and during our time together today, I'm going to outline how you can help your country return to godly values. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how to get there with a lot more ease. And that's all because of the blueprint I've developed behind the Cultural Impact System. Now, oops, looks like I am not going. Now it says 55 seconds. It looks like I am going. So just let me know if there's any problems there. It looks like it's going. Now, however, before we get to the details, let's take a step back. In order to help your country return to godly values, we've got to understand where you're working from. So what is it about watching our cultural downhill slide that has you wanting more? And most importantly, why haven't you made the progress you know you're capable of? Here's a fact. Old habits stop people from getting what they want more. And more than anything else, right? They keep you stuck, and it happens at the subconscious level. Let's face it, dealing with family and friends influenced by the powerful progressive movement can be tough. But worse are the negative thoughts and doubts that creep in. And if you've ever asked yourself, what good can I do against these progressive giants that brainwash everyone around me? It's okay. That's totally normal. To be honest, a lot of successful Christian patriots have had these very thoughts. In fact, so did I. I remember lying awake at night wondering, can I really help here, Lord? To make matters worse, it seemed like other people doubted me too. And if you know how it feels to have someone close to you question what's important to you, well, you know what it's like. It's tough. Then I realized something. I could let this become my truth and have it stop me from getting what I want, or I could tap into all that energy that I spend on worrying and channel it so it gets closer to my goals. Because worrying takes a lot of energy, right? You know how worn out it makes you feel. So the great news, if you feel this way, it's actually a good thing. You've got all the strength you need. You just need to harness it and use it a better way. And another way to think about it is nothing will make you feel better than taking action toward making your goal a reality. But what actions to take? I'll share that here in a few minutes. Now, before I get into this, let's look at the facts. Every year, there are more and more people just like you who are successfully learning how to truly help their children, their family, and their country see the truth. In fact, since Trump has been empowered and really empowered us, there are more people today who do this than ever before. Now, with all the information, the tools, resources out there, and with this great patriot movement, it's never been easier. Now, I didn't say it would be easy. Remember, old habits aren't easy to change. But with what's available to us right now, it's the absolute best time to make this happen. Especially if you're committed to knowing how to really being able to help your children, help your family, or help your country. Because more importantly, that will let you have the satisfaction of seeing you be used by the Lord in a mighty way, bigger than ever before. How will that feel? And think about having a community of other Christian patriots who are on the same journey as you, all committed to creating the satisfaction of seeing each other be used by the Lord and making a major impact. This is the opportunity we have today, and it's why I'm so passionate about making true cultural impact. This is the reason why I created the Cultural Impact System. So, if you just became aware of the deep state controlling our culture, or you aren't even sure where to start, or you're even a red-pilled Christian patriot your entire life, the Cultural Impact System can help. So let's take a minute and talk about what's included in the cultural impact system and how it will help you make impact on your children, family, and friends, and your country easier and faster. The cultural impact system was specifically designed for Christian patriots, and it's structured to break this down step by step and to show you what to focus on and to make big strides quickly. Now, it's broken down into 3 modules in a 5-week online training with live group training. Now, during that time, I'll walk you through the process so you will know exactly how to specifically make progress in understanding where and how to make the impact you want to make without getting sidetracked by all the usual frustrations. Now, here's a quick overview of what you'll learn in the cultural impact system. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen some of this if you've watched any of the other videos before, but I kind of want to really outline this a little easier for you. So if you look at this, again, the beauty of this is it's a simple course of 3 areas that has massive ability to help you become an impactor. Again, after the course, the blue part here, you go right into the impactor community, and you meet people with your same passion area within the first week. That is the beautiful part. Now, a lot of people say go work in your passion area. Everyone says that, right? But I'm telling you, this is much different. You're not going to be able to do that unless you really understand what the areas of cultural influence are and how the enemy's attacking and what it would take to fight back. Then you can confirm this. So again, I have PDFs that you have based upon frustratedwithculture.com that you can go get and study this and understand that. But also meeting other Christian patriots in the same area, as well as being able to really understand and lock in on your passion area. That'll be really key. So you can use a free PDF, but if you want to go deeper, we're going to have a true assessment, and you're going to be able to really confirm this as well as meet others and talk to people about it within the community. Then, in the second week, you're going to go into confirming your team giftings. And I tell you what, most people think about this completely wrong. They think about going to taking complex spiritual gifting things with 15 different areas or 16 different personality type areas. And they usually only do one of these, but making it really simple and adding these together can help really understand how you best help a team. More importantly, if you understand personality types and how to understand others, this is how you bond with people. So you bond with your children, your friends and family, and then you'll be able to adjust your style to bond, adjust your style to red pill, adjust your style to wake people up, adjust your style to share God with them. This is a really key module. And if you really are good at one of these areas and be able to adjust your style, it really makes an effect on your individual family members, etc. I think I told you about the free course we're going to do to really focus on that before Thanksgiving. So for the holidays, you can be ready for that. Right? But right now you have a free at IMPACTculturenow.com to get the free PDF that talks about this personality type in detail, right? And there's a whole video 2 is all on that. But in the course, you're going to take a full assessment on spiritual gifts, a full assessment on personality type, be able to put those together, and then be able to use them in a great way with your team. And we're going to have weekly sessions with me to help you really confirm that. Then now, obviously, we have got you in a really good place at that point in time because you've now been, you know your passion area. You know how to help influence others. You know what wires you and how we can form balanced teams. And we actually start getting into execution. And this is my expertise. This is what I do for a living. This is what really helping small teams be effective. So Soros is getting all this funding to all these teams that are all these SJWs, and they're not very efficient though. We're going to be efficient. We do that with concepts called design thinking. Again, you can take a course, a 2-day course. It takes like $2,200 for this, right? You can take an Agile Scrum training and you can do a 2-day course on that. It's like $1,200. So we're going to give you much more than that, much more value in a shorter time period from a perspective of being able to practice this with your team in 5 weeks, right? Versus having to take these expensive courses and not really have a team to work with. And That is the beautiful part about this. You're going to be with your community team, meeting with me on a weekly basis on live training, and actually setting outcomes and achieving those goals. Right? And that is going to be, and that's really where you graduate as an impactor, and you continue your weekly training into the community. And this is where you help take our culture back with team execution. And you become a more powerful impactor, expand your team influence, and master of all this. Now, I want to take you back to a couple of things, like when Tammy Bon Campbell talked yesterday in the webinar. She talked about how this has really helped her, where she realized what type of personality type she was, and she was working with other personality types, and she was able to own it, and it really, really helped her. And she loves how she found people in her area of spiritual and religion, and she helped create the truth connectors. And now she's with a team. She's setting outcomes. She's achieving results, and she is just seeing the value of this. In her company, they're doing Agile Scrum like almost every other company is trying to do it, right? And so having these skills are incredibly valuable to her. And that is just one example of many people using this right now that have taken this course already. The foundational members went through in July. So you'll get the second rendition of this, and it is going to be fun. Yeah. Rivera, the QD code was back in at 4:00 in my previous video. This is talking about how we can actually do something about it versus being spectators. And so that's what this is. This is all going to be about. It's going to be more about what we can do to go make this happen, right? And that's why I'm excited about this. And this is the open cart, guys. The cart closes Monday. We start on Tuesday. I'm really excited about this and working with you guys to make this happen. Now, I tell you what, it's interesting. When you actually register for the Cultural Impact System, you'll get access to the private members areas, and you'll be immediately get started with the course introduction. Then each module will be delivered to you each week, all this starting Tuesday, November 19th. And again, we take this together as Christian Patriots. And for the best results, you'll see members dedicating about 2 to 3 hours a week of the course. Okay? That could vary depending on how much you want to get into it, etc. But it's not overwhelming amount. You can do this during the holidays, especially understanding personality types could help you a lot during the holidays, right? But the good news is that you'll have access to the material for 10 years. So you'll be able to reference it wherever you need, as many times as you need, and you'll be fully supported with the Impactor community and live group training calls. Now know this, the people who get the biggest benefit from Cultural Impact System are those that love their country, love their God, and want to make a real difference. Now, people like Brian Colfidge, who despite being a triple amputee, started a GoFundMe page and raised $25 million, and you know has built that key part of the wall and is going to be building more parts of the wall that the Army Corps of Engineers could not do. Or Tammy Van Campbell, who we talked about in her testimony in the webinar, right, where she's got the Truth Connectors team going, making great progress with other Christian patriots in her passion area. Or like me, who had no idea how to use YouTube recording tools. But with the help of y'all, we the people are becoming the news now and exposing the fake news media, right? If you see even slight similarities with yourself in any of these stories I just shared, and you once and for all want to make an impact on your children or your family or friends and your country, the Cultural Impact System is for you. Now, you shouldn't join Cultural Impact System if there's not a good match here. Okay, so before we go any further, let's talk about that. Take an objective look at this. You won't do well with this material if you basically just want to kind of check things out. You can't kind of make impact on others and help your country return to godly values. Getting these type of results takes a commitment to succeed. Would you want to fly with a pilot who just kind of knew how to fly? Or would you rather have a pilot who committed to mastering the necessary skills? Sounds like a silly example, but it's a perfect analogy to this. The Cultural Impact System is for people who are committed to really doing what it takes to impact loved ones and their country and their children. If the intention and right attitude isn't there, it isn't the program for you, and it's best not to join. Now, how else are you supported through this process? Now, I've just added some brand new extras which are designed to make it easier for you to get results. I'm all about helping you help your children, help your family, help your friends, and help your country, and I'm determined to make this as simple as possible. I've seen where people get stuck, and I've developed these bonuses to specifically answer these challenges so you can bust through those roadblocks. The first one is the extra live group training call that we'll have next week, and it will be basic to help survive with your crazy family during the holidays. Right? And it's really a serious thing about how if you're actually struggling and how to be more effective in actually bonding with certain people, waking up or sharing the Lord with them, really understanding that personality type is what we're going to dig into face to face with a live training. This bonus will give you the clarity you're after so you can finally feel confident in where to start and make an immediate impact. You'll get access to this during the first week of the course, and training will be done before Thanksgiving. If you miss the live, you'll be able to see the recording as well. Now, next, you're getting an IMPACTOR t-shirt and a free access to the IMPACTOR community site for 2 months. We want people to be proud of being an IMPACTOR and feeling part of the IMPACTOR community and meeting others right away. Now, these bonuses were designed with you in mind, so you have extra help and beyond what's already in the cultural impact system to help you overcome the biggest challenges us Christian patriots face, right? Now, each of these bonuses have been intentionally created to help you make immediate impact on your family and friends during the holidays and see your country return to the godly values easier and faster. Finally, you're going to get another bonus, and it's going to be an additional $200 off the course if you're one of the first 10 to sign up. Now, speaking of being intentional, I've intentionally included a 100% money-back guarantee. This course has worked for numerous Christian patriots, and I know it'll work for you. But it's also good, that there's offers out there that are too good to be true, fly-by-night promotions, online, and so I want you to not feel that this is that. And that's why I've included the guarantee, the cultural impact system. If not everything that I say it is, then you don't feel like I delivered, and you ask for a refund. But now you've seen the cultural impact system gets results, and it saves you time. But you do have alternatives, so let's look at a few of them. If you were able to go to those two-day courses I was telling you about, I want to show you this real quick. Here's another way you could do this is go to those two-day courses for design thinking, as well as see if it's going to actually change the page for me. I was looking at the wrong screen. There it is. Again, the design thinking training for 2 days is $2,200. I can show you documentation on that. Same with the Scrum Master training, 2-day Scrum Master course, $1,200. You have to wait for the instructors usually fly into these in your city, and then you end up having and so that would be about $3,400, right? And then I just think just confirming your personality type, I think, is one of the most valuable things. The bond, red pill, share God, like we were talking about, and we'll do a bonus item on that as well. Then really getting the team formation, confirming your passion area, 5 live group training jobs. So you could try to do this by yourself, and that's fine. That's why I provided all the PDFs, so many of you can make impact for free, right? And go to Mark Taylor has a bunch of things for free as well to help Christian patriots. But if you actually wanted to invest in these type of skills, it's going to be over $5,000 worth of time and energy to do that. And that's why this price of $997 or 3 payments of $372 is a great deal. But with those bonuses I was talking about, you're going to get that live group training, the IMPACTOR shirt, and the $200 discount. So it goes all the way down to $797 or 3 payments of $297, right? And so with that, I hope that makes sense to y'all. I'm just so excited to be getting to this second class because we've already had the foundational group members, right? And so again, and the worst thing is that if you try to do this yourself, sometimes you'll just get stuck. If you stay stuck, frustrated with the culture, or not sure how to help, now there's another way, and that you've added up all the hours you'd spend trying to do this alone, not to mention the frustration of not getting where you want to. You deserve to take the easiest, fastest route so you can finally help your children, friends, family, God, and really the country know about God and know about godly values, turning our culture back. And the way to get there is a cultural impact system. Again, investment $797 with the $200 discount or those 3 payments. Now, to make the progress you want in your life, you've got to break your old habits. The way you're going to do that is by investing in this program. I'll walk you through the entire process step by step so you too can see results with your children, family, friends, and your country. If you follow what I show you, you will make progress, and that's why I guarantee it. The registration period will close on Monday night at Eastern Standard Time, EST. We do this so we can cater to all the new members coming through. It's similar to college class. Once the registration period is there, right, we actually go through the 2-day. We actually go through the 5 weeks together, right? So the deadline to register is Monday at midnight CST, and actually going together makes it less confusing, obviously, right? As you go through and look at the decision, just know this: if you're feeling overwhelmed with seeing the spiritual fog over everyone, from keeping them from knowing the Lord or waking up to the truth, or you're struggling to meet more Christian patriots that can actually support each other, that's normal. For most of us, the biggest challenge is trying to manage all this on top of all the other responsibilities we have. Life is an ongoing competition for your time and attention, and it's a competition you rarely win. But it doesn't have to be that way. By making your goals a priority and having what you need to make them a reality, you can interrupt the pattern and get to where you want to go. So ask yourself this: what's important in your life right now? What do you want to achieve in the months ahead? Knowing how to specifically help wake up others, protect your children, eliminate the spiritual fog, and help reverse the ungodly culture will give you exactly what you're after: the satisfaction of seeing you be used by the Lord. How long have you wanted to see this accomplished? And how many times has this goal been pushed to the back burner? You have an opportunity to do something about that right now, today. Join me and register for the Cultural Impact System. And I'll click the link down below in this video. I'll also show it here in a second. But I can't wait to help you become a true impactor and discover how to do this with other Christian patriots. Let me pray. But before I do that, let me bring up this here if you guys want to join us. That's awesome, guys. I'm looking so forward to joining this next group. It was so fun going through the foundational members, right? Hope you were able to hear the testimony from Tammy Von Campbell, who was one of the foundational members. Gage and Janelle have testimonies as well that I have that if you're interested, we can show you those as well. But go to now.impactculturenow.com and join me. Heavenly Father, just thank you so much. I submit this program to you. I submit the success of everyone to this to really see the results they want to have with this program, Lord. I just said, just get me out of the way. Allow this program to succeed like it did in the last foundational members. Allow people to just enjoy seeing them become impactors and doing that with other people. It's so fun to see that, Lord. Just allow the Blessed Teach show to be a blessing to others, and allow me to be able to do what you want to do, whether it's working in this full-time job or whatever. I submit myself to you, Lord, and I say these in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. So sorry. I was scratchy throat the whole time there, but I just want to let you guys know I love you. I have just appreciated being with you guys on the Blessed Teach show so much, and can't wait to continue this journey with you. If you do have any questions, just type them in there. I do want to let you guys know that we'll be having a one more session like this. It'll be Q&A tomorrow and live. So if you have any questions and want to think about it, we'll have one last one on this tomorrow. And then again, the cart will close Monday night. We'll get started on Tuesday. Looking forward to starting on Tuesday. Love it. When do you get in return? Not sure what this is. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Catherine. How is it going? Yeah, so the best way to probably see the whole program is go to frustratedwithculture.com, and you'll see that's where we have the very first PDF, and takes you through the 4 videos. They're about a half hour each. And this is the summary of exactly what the cultural impact system is. It's really what I put $45,000+ into in the last year and a half of my life to try to help you do several things. Just change our ungodly world through really understanding how to impact others for Christ, impact others to wake them up without feeling disrespected. Christian patriots coming together to support each other. So all the things that my community has told me for the last couple of years about what they're struggling with, this program's designed to get us together and understand how the enemy's attacking us and start fighting back in small teams, which is what I love to do. That's the third part of the program. So hope that answers a little bit, Catherine. That and you also get you also can go get so this is really an online training course and live group training. So again, when I took this training to figure out how to really make this happen, I took two $2,000 courses, two $8,000 courses. I got one more $8,000 course coming next month, and that'll help me pull this together. I bought this platform, so it's basically because I love to teach. So I'm hoping to train people in different specific topics that are valuable to you, and it'll really help you break through the spiritual fog that we're having in this world right now, and how we're going to fight George Soros back, who's attacking us with out of all 7 mountains. He's attacking us in the spiritual mountain. He's attacking us in the mountain of what do you call it? The mountain of academia, the mountain of families being attacked. But the ones they really took over to take the culture over, they took over Hollywood and all the what we call the mountain of arts and entertainment. They took over the media, and they took over academia. Those three it really changed the culture. They also took over half of government, right? We see that. And the 3%, the 7% of people that don't believe in God in the country took over government, 50% of government, and almost 98% of these other 3 mountains. We've got to fight back as Christians. So understanding how they're fighting us back, getting your confirmation with the assessments of your spiritual, of your area of passion, getting with other Christian patriots, then moving into understanding how you can best be part of a team, how you can help red-pill people, how you can help wake people up, how you can best bond with people based on their personality and adjusting your style, and then obviously doing what I do best, and that is help small teams be effective through design thinking and agile. That's kind of the whole actions of making it happen. So again, many people are spending massive amounts of. I think I told you I've spent over $45,000 doing this. The average course. If you go get a really good online course that based on the platforms I'm using, right, and actually get live training with it, which takes a lot of time and energy and effort, is between $2,000 and $8,000, right? So this is a incredible value. Again, if you want to go get trained in agile and design thinking, it would cost you, I just showed you, $3,800. So amazing baby, you're absolutely wrong. You don't understand what it takes to put together online training courses and do live training and what it really costs out in the real world. And if you want to be effective as a team, you need to understand design thinking to do outcomes, human-centered type outcomes, right, is what we want to do. And we want to have agile to really is an effective way to every 2 weeks make progress with your team. It's an awesome program. That's why Tammy, showed the value of this from what her company was spending to do agile at her company and how much she learned from this. So you'll see great value in this, and love you all. And so again, this won't be for everybody, but it's going to be for people who really want to, basically go deeper. So I gave a lot of free material, free PDFs on all 3 areas, right? And so those PDFs can be used for you to try to do this yourself, and that's fine. But those who want to really invest with me and go deeper and have the live training, etc., this is what I'm trying to do to where I don't have to spend 60, 70-hour weeks in a consulting job, and I can use my talents to help my community and help fight George Soros. I can't fight George Soros part-time, right? I need to build a team that can support other teams. This is a big vision because I believe in the power of you guys being able to make massive impact in the world. But I need to make sure I have teams supporting other IMPACTOR teams so that we can do much more than George Soros is doing with his progressive money, right? We can't fight back just doing all free stuff and volunteers. That's just the way it happens, right? So anyway, love you guys, and we're gonna wrap it up there. again, have a Q&A session tomorrow for those of you who have any more questions. Again, CART closes on Tuesday night. We're going to start the class Monday night. Closes Monday night. We'll start the class on Tuesday morning. You'll get that delivered to you Tuesday. And we'll have the free extra bonus training on how to survive the family and really training you on personality types in more detail, face-to-face, before Thanksgiving to help with the holidays. God bless you all. And with that, here I am showing. Oh, no, there I am. I'm there. So God bless you guys, and we'll catch you next time. You take care.